Learn how your survivor annuity is calculated and who is eligible for it. Welcome everyone to another edition of the Highball Advisors Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name is John McNamara of Highball Advisors, and today we're going to do a little bit of a deep dive on the survivor annuity. Very, very important piece of estate planning. It's a really great benefit. It helps you out, helps the family in case something unfortunate happens to you. So I thought I'd just go into who's eligible and what percentages that one would be able to get, calculated. So let's just get into it and we'll see how this goes. So, the survivor annuity is two portions, the Tier 1 and Tier 2 portions. So we'll start with the Tier 1. So for widow or widowers, they would get 100% of the employee annuity, all right? And that assumes that they have turned at least 60, all right? 60 and above is when they would be able to get eligible for 100% of that. Now, subject to increase for employee credits and reductions based on the employee's age, right? So if somebody retires early, okay, they're going to, and that, remember that annuity gets reduced, that's the going to be the number that's going to be set for the survivor annuity, all right? So it doesn't go back to their full retirement age. Very important fact there. Who else? 75% share for the young mother or young father and all the children, right? So that's the if your spouse is taking care of the children, or if you have children, you have to have children to get that this 75% share. So that's 18 and under, or disabled or deemed disabled before the age of 22. All right, and then 82.5% share for if you're taking care of a parent. That's a dependent parent, right? They rely on you for subsistence, so to speak. So that's the Tier 1 portion. And I'll get into other reductions in a minute here. So let's look at the Tier 2 portion. On the Tier 2, you have 50% for the widow or widower, right? 15% for the child, right? That's that 18 and under or disabled child, as I mentioned. 35% for that dependent parent, all right? And then 35% minimum payable to the family, and 130% maximum for a family of the Tier 2 benefit. All right, and then when we look at the reductions, you're going to have some Social Security deductions, right? So if the widow or widower is eligible for Social Security and that number is bigger or whatever, there could be reductions. Government pension, right? Government pension offsets, that's another big one there. Working couple, if they both work for the railroad and they're entitled to their own railroad retirement annuity, can't double dip, get your own employee annuity and survivor annuity, so you'll have possible reductions there. And the family limit is of 3 there, so depending upon how, the maximum is 130%, but if you went through here, it could get higher if you have a lot of kids there. And then on the, this is really on the, on the Tier 1, or actually on both, if you retire for the widow or widowers, if you retire before your full retirement age, you're going to have the age reduction limits in the survivor annuity, okay? And then you're also going to have work deductions. Remember, if you earn a certain amount of income, you could have work deductions, especially those first few years before you reach that calendar year or your full retirement age, where the limits go a lot higher. So I hope you found this helpful. Really understand that survivor annuity. Big part of estate planning. You have to understand these things, right? Maybe you have to fill the gap in with some life insurance to take care of the family, that type of thing. But those are the things that you want to address. So if you're at or near retirement, feel free to reach out to me. Go through the boarding for railroad retirement process. We'll go through some of this stuff also in that assessment that I like to do for railroaders. Click on the notification bell to get the latest video. Share this with other railroaders. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody. Bye.